I finished playing Red Faction Battlegrounds on PS3 with all the DLC included. Relation is out to focus on the entirety of Saints Row. In comes THQ Studios UK, associated with Sci-Fi Games and THQ at the time of the game's release. A spin-off combat vehicle game using twin sticks to move and shoot using a variety of vehicles, tanks and walkers, includes the use of temporary power-ups to get through large waves of enemies. The game includes 4-player local multiplayer with team modes like Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, King of the Hill, Capture the Flag and Race, which is neat as it's the best way to play Battlegrounds. It also has online multiplayer with servers still up on the PS3, but it was practically dead during my playthrough. It has a leveling up system with unlockables like new vehicles and small upgrades as you progress through the game, with an online leaderboard with each level you complete. There is no story to go on here, as it is more focused on multiplayer. To be frank, I didn't enjoy this one. Only played this for barely over an hour because that's how long it took to finish the training missions. It's one of the worst games I ever played. Not like it's broken, it works fine and has no issues with the controls. It's with the mission layout of the game modes of survival, elimination and racing, as the maps and the modes themselves are really repetitive. Barely any content or anything identifying Red Faction. There are only 16 training missions, with the paywall adding 8 more. I just don't think it's not worth the money, to be honest. No geomod physics, or at least a tiny bit. Yeah, you can blow up massive barrels, but it would have been cool to at least blow up a few walls or create a shortcut to find a secret power-up. Also getting insulted by the instructor for having a skill issue, even though the issue is with the game itself not being as good as the previous games before it. It feels really pointless as I progressed and dreaded every moment of it. It feels really soulless with the lack of connection with the other Red Faction games in the series. It's clearly a cash-in. It would have been any other game you could have played on PSN or Xbox Marketplace back in the day without knowing about it. There's literally nothing worth talking about here either, and the multiplayer longevity is not as long as the novelty would wear off pretty quickly after a few games. You can get better 4-player mode with Red Faction 2. Yeah, it was on previous consoles, but you could still buy them in current stores to this day, because it was amazing, and you can do better online multiplayer with Red Faction Guerrilla on consoles. Repetitive missions, lack of content, and getting insulted by this arse for not gaining gold for all the missions, even though it's not worth the energy. In all honesty, I would give this a massive skip.